Alright, so today you're going to learn how to create this beautiful shape here. This layered S curve. We're going to be using curves and profiles. So let's get into it. Let me show you. Alright, so let's press 1 for front view. And first of all, we're going to be adding a cube. Shift A, add a mesh cube. And tab into edit mode. And press X and collapse edges and faces. So what we will be left with is just a vertex. Right, so we're going to take that vertex now and we're going to extrude it. So EZ, and we're going to extrude it just about there. And then we want to extrude it to the x-axis about halfway here. So EX, sorry, wrong one. Select this one, EX, and about there. And then EZ, and meet that one up there. EX, and about there. EZ, and bring it all the way down to meet there. So if you press A, this is what it's supposed to look like. What we're going to do now is we're going to bevel these vertices. So Control B and then press V to bevel the vertices. Now, you see it's set to that steps. That's what we had earlier. That's the profile we had earlier. Well, let's fix that. So let's left click. Let's change the profile back to Super Eclipse. Let's enable, well, clamp overlap is enabled. And just increase the width to as much as it could go, right? That's fine for now. So tap into edit mode now. So tap out of edit mode. And we're going to right click and convert this to curve, right? So now we have to create our profile. So far we have, this is the curve and we will name this the S curve. Now we have to create a profile. So hide this, press 7 for top view and press Shift A and add a mesh plane. Tap into edit mode, right click and subdivide. We only want this quadrant. So let's delete this. So box select this and shift box select everything else here. So all these vertices we deleting. Press X and delete vertices. Now click on this vertex to the top and again Control B and press V to bevel the vertex. But first make sure we have merge auto merge enabled. So when we press Control B and then V to bevel the vertex and left click, well, it's already merged together. Now tool up the operator panel and we're going to change it back to custom because we want our steps, and change the segment to 10 steps. And if we do make any changes, for example, if I change it to 5, then I have to click apply preset to update it. So click on segments and type in 10, enter, and click apply preset to update it. And we're done. We want to get rid of these vertices to the top. So this one and shift and select this one and press X, delete vertices. So we're left with our silhouette there, our profile, A to select everything. And just to make sure that there are no double vertices, let's press M and merge by distance. So we remove 0 vertices, so nothing, no vertices will overlapping. Let's turn off this for now. Alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to mirror this on both the x-axis and the y-axis. So tab out of edit mode, add modifier, generate a mirror in the x-axis and also select Y. Beautiful. Make sure merge is enabled so that we could press this and apply and we're good to go. So we have our S curve and we also have our profile, but not just yet. Our profile is still a mesh, as we could see from the icon there. We want to turn this mesh into a curve. That's the only way our profile will work. So right click, convert to curve. All right, and let's press S and scale this down a bit. So now click on our profile, our S curve, sorry, and go to the data properties of the curve and scroll down to where it says bevel. Click on object, and we're going to select, click on the eyedropper and select this profile. Beautiful. Press 1 for front view. It's a bit big, so click on the profile and just press S to scale it, depending on what size you want. All right, really nice. We want to make this to be level, so you want the curve there to be level with the top. So let's select this and move it up, GZ, and let's move it up to the bottom line there. And tab into edit mode, select that there, those top vertices of the curve, and press GZ, and just move it down to approximately line up with this. And similarly, select this vertex, press GZ, and move it down here. All right, much better. Now it's still faceted, so we have to convert this back into a mesh, sorry. So right click, convert to mesh, and let's look at the wireframe and see what we have. Not bad, not bad at all. So let's add a bevel modifier and a subdivision surface modifier as we usually do. So let's turn off the wireframe and let's click on the modifiers, add modifier, generate bevel. Of course, it's too big. So let's type in 0.001, much nicer. And now let's give it like 3 segments, maybe 0.003. Yeah, a little better. And then we're going to add a subsurf modifier. So add modifier, generate subsurf. We put level of 2 and then right click, shade smooth. Really nice, really nice. Don't forget our caps. So tab into edit mode, alt left click the edge and just press F to create a face. Let's do the same thing down here. Alt left click, press F. Now we have a really nice layered S curve, and that's how we create a nice pretty object using the curves and the profile. So I'll see you in the next one.